Hey Canva lovers, your love for our last Canva tutorial video blew me away. So this time, I'm putting together 10 epic Canva animations to make your YouTube videos stunning and even better than those using expensive video editing softwares. Here is what you will be able to do with Canva after watching this video. Amazing, right? I'm going to break down the steps and show you how you can create this animation in Canva like a pro. But before we start, if you are looking for an AI tool to create stunning and monetizable YouTube videos in a few clicks, check out Katalist AI. You don't even need a script. All you need is to submit your video idea. Your video script will be generated automatically and organized in scenes to give you a clear view of your story. Another thing that worth pointing out is the character consistency. All this happened with just one line of text, which is your video idea or topic. You can turn this scenes into a full video in a few clicks. It has a collection of high quality and realistic voiceover for you to pick from. All the process from the start to the end takes less than 10 minutes.
Say goodbye to tangled cables and slow charging. Power up to fast, seamless wireless charging wherever you are.
Check the link in the description to try it out yourself. Okay, if you're ready, let's dive into our Canva animation tutorial. Open Canva and go to the Video tab. First, let's work on the background. You can change it to black or any other color, but I am going to use an image. I will use a paper background, so I want to search for that in the Element tab. I like this. Right-click and select Replace Background. It will automatically fill up the entire canvas. Let's make it smoother. Click on Edit at the top. Open Adjust, and adjust the temperature, tint, brightness, contrast until you achieve a smooth surface. After that, let's search for a world map illustration under Photos. I will pick this one. Scale it to fill the canvas. I will add a little adjustment to have a bit of a cold temperature look. Great. Next, we will give it a revealing animation. Like this brush. Set it to on Enter. You can try the different styles available, but the dip style is great. Next, let's duplicate the page. Ctrl-D on your keyboard will do the job faster. Let's remove the animation from the second page. Go to Animate, and down here you can remove it. Scale up to show the area with a circle design. Press the letter C on your keyboard to get a circle. Place the circle on the design and change the color to red. Go to Transparency at the top and decrease it to 50%. After that, let's animate it. Go to Animate and look for Pulse. You can adjust the intensity to your liking. Let's add a transition. Place your cursor in between the two pages. You will find the options of adding a page or a transition. Click on the second icon for the transition option. From the options, select Match and Move. Increase the duration to 2.3 seconds. As you can see, the indicator appears too early. Let's fix that. Select it to see its timing. Adjust the duration so that it appears immediately after the zoom in. Oh, let's set the animation to only on Enter. Press Ctrl-D to duplicate the second page. Scale the image down to something like this size. Adjust the indicator to size the circle design. Let's add text. Look for text by the left side. Change the color to white to make it visible. I will change the color of Africa to something like red. You change the color of each word by selecting it and choosing the color you want. Let's apply an animation to it. I like this burst. Set it to on enter and adjust the intensity to your liking. Let's move to the third page. Press C to add a circle. Adjust it to the size of the indicator. Position it in a different position on the map. Press Ctrl D to make a copy and move it to another position. After that, press L to add a line. Connect the indicator with the circles using the lines. While dragging the line, hold the Control key to avoid auto-alignment by the line. Align everything to the center. Let's add a wipe animation. Set it to on enter and adjust the speed accordingly. Do the same to the remaining lines. Next, we need to replace the circles with images. Go to the Element tab and search for Frame. We need a circle frame. Reduce the size and add a border to it. Choose a color. Next, we need to add images to the frame. Search for images that relate with your video. I'm going to search for war images. I will take this and drag it into the frame. Press Ctrl D to make a copy and position them where the circles are. You can now change the images. Now bring all the images to the center. We need to animate them from the center to their respective positions. First, go to Position at the top. Switch to Layers. Select the frame you want to start with. After that, go to Animate and select Create Custom Animation. Then drag the frame to the position you want it to be. Go back to the layers. Drag the frame you just animated to the bottom so you can have access to others. Select the next frame and add a custom animation just like we did to the first. Do the same to all the frames. After that, you want to make sure that the movement is smooth. To do that, select each frame. Go to Animate. Click on the drop-down icon below Movement Style and choose Smooth. You can also adjust the speed. Great, we are done here. Press Ctrl D to duplicate the page. Remove all animation from the page. Go to Animate, you will find it at the button. Now position the frames back to their respective positions. Let's add text to the third page just before each circle. Select all the text. Add a burst animation. Set it to on enter and adjust the intensity. Copy and paste on the last page. We are now done with these circles, so let's get rid of them. Next, we will scale up this frame to cover the entire canvas. After that, let's start adding transitions. In between the second and the third pages, add a move and match transition. Increase the duration to 2.3 seconds. Add the same transition here and increase the duration. That's great. Let's move to the next animation. Copy the background from the first page and paste it on a new page. Next, let's get an image. I searched for war, and I found this guy here. Let's get another one. This is great. Select the first image. Right-click and replace the background. After that, go to Edit and choose the Magic Grab tool. This is to separate an element in an image from the background. Grab the element you want to separate and try moving it. As you can see, it's separated from the background. Let's do the same to the second image. Detach the first background from the canvas and set it behind the two images. Scale it up a bit more than the entire canvas so that we can have extra by the right side. After that, go to Animate and create Custom Animation. Drag the background to the left. Press and hold the Shift key while doing this to get the animation on a straight movement. After that, select Movement Style and choose Steady. Reduce speed to have a slow movement. Next, select the first image. Go to Animate and choose Tectonic. Reduce the intensity. For the second image, use Draft and also reduce the intensity. Choose a transition to the page. Circle wipe will be nice. Set the direction to out. For the next animation, search for frames in the Element tab. We need something like this. Let's give it a border and change the color. Let's add an image. Press Ctrl-D to duplicate. Position it to the right. Something of this length. Let's change the image. Make another copy and place it on this other image, just like this. Go to Animate. Create Custom Animation. Drag the recent frame to the center. Go to Position. Choose Layers and drag the image at the top to the second layer. Select the next image and push it inside a little. Go to Animate and create Custom Animation. Drag it to its previous position. Set the movement style to Smooth. Now you can delete the first frame. Make sure the movement styles of both frames are set to Smooth. Adjust the speed to your liking. Go to Position again and bring the first image back to the top. You should have something like this. Press Ctrl-D to duplicate the page. For the second page, let's remove the animation. Go to Animate and choose Delete Path. Drag it to the center. Also drag the second frame out a little and delete the animation path. Now select both and create a custom animation for them. This is to make the move uniformly. Set the movement to Smooth. Now copy the two images and paste on the next empty page. Go back to the previous page and make a duplicate of the second image to have a third image. Delete the animation path. Then push it in a little. Go to Position and position it behind. Now go back to Animate. Create Custom Animation and drag it forward a bit. Make the movement smooth and adjust the speed. Alright, let's replace one of the images. Now you should have this kind of animation. For the last page, delete the animation path and drag the first frame to the left, just a bit away from the canvas. Then drag the next one to the center, and the third one should be out a little. Go back to the first image and add a custom animation. Just drag it until it disappears from the canvas. Animate the second image to where the first was. And the last image should animate to the center. Set all animations to smooth and adjust the speed until you like it. Next, let's add some text. Give it a background, go to the Element tab, and search for brush. Something like this is fine. Click on Edit at the top and add drop shadow to the brush. This is perfect. Let's give it a wipe animation. Set it to on enter and adjust the speed. Give the text a burst animation. Set it to on enter. Adjust it to show immediately after the background. Just copy the two elements and paste in the remaining 2 pages for the rest of the slides. Adjust them accordingly. I also want to add them in between. Clear animation and adjust them just as you see on the screen. Now you can set the animation to on exit for both. You can also change the color of each brush by going to Edit at the top. Select Duotone and then pick a tone. You can also change the color from here. Let's add a transition. I will go with Dissolve and adjust the duration. Great. Let's move to the next animation. I have this image with an iPad on the table. Let's scale it up until we have only the tablet fill up the entire canvas. I have this second image of corporate guys discussing. I will fit it into the frame. Let's add a circle wipe transition. Set it to out and increase the duration to 1.7 seconds. Now let's make a copy of the last page. On the duplicate page, scale down both images and make the front image fit into the tablet on the table. Make sure you don't crop any image in the process, otherwise you won't get the expected result. Add the match and move transition. Increase the duration to 2.5 seconds for smooth and easy movement. If you follow the steps correctly, you should have something like this. Great. The next animation is very simple. Search for Frame in the Element tab and scroll down until you find letter frames. Get the spelling of Canva. Arrange them accordingly. After all is set, go to the Element tab and get Videos. Drag the videos into the frames. After that, select all the frames. Go to Animate and give them a pan animation. Set it to on Enter and adjust the speed. For the next animation, let's search for a town under graphics. This is okay. Scale it up to this size. Next, search for man walking and riding a bicycle. Scale both down and position them by the left side. Go to Animate and then create Custom Animation. First, animate the background to the left. Make it steady and slow down the speed. Next, select both images and animate them to the right. You can add a line wipe transition between the pages. Next is for a zoom in and out animation. Let's get an image. Scale it up to fill the entire space. Make a copy of it. Scale up the copy to show only the guy in the middle. Add the match and move transition. Increase the duration for easy and smooth zoom. That's all. Next, search for a wooden desk background. This is it. Right-click and replace the background. Go to Flip at the top and choose Flip Horizontal. Next, go to Element and search for soldiers under photos. You can pick images related to whatever story you want to tell. For this animation, we need at least 6 images. We are done collecting the images. Let's get a frame. Something like this. Drag an image into the frame. Go to Edit. At the bottom, you will find Shadow. Add the drop shadow and increase the blur amount to 30. Press Ctrl D to duplicate the frame. Drag the next image into the frame. Slightly rotate it to have the corner stick out. Continue doing this until you get to the last image. For the last image, keep it separate. Give it a border. Change the color to white. Select all the frames to see their timing. To have the camera shutting effect, we need to reduce the length of each frame less than the previous, starting from the second to the last frame. Reduce the last frame significantly. Great. Now let's search for smoke under video. This is cool. Remove the background. Go to Edit. Play around Adjust to remove the dark part of the smoke. Reduce the size and position it at the end of what the lady is smoking in the picture. Excellent. Press Ctrl D to make a copy of the page. Drag the timeline up to see the elements of both pages. Increase all the elements of the last page to close any space between the 2 pages. Great. Now select both the smoke and the image. Scale up both until the smoke completely covers the entire canvas. Make sure you don't crop any of them. Let's add the match and move transition in between the two pages. Exactly what we wanted. For the last page, we need a war clip. This one has smoke in it already, so it will blend and give us a nice transition. Scale it to cover the entire canvas. Perfect. Let's start adding sound effects. But before that, let me share a little secret with you. Every animation has its own unique sound, which makes it feel real and captivating. But here is the problem. Many creators face the challenge of choosing the right sound effects for a particular scene or animation. The good news is that sound effects design is a skill and can be learnt and developed. Once you get it right, it will transform the way viewers perceive your video. Of course, my job is not just to share secrets update with you, but to also guide you all the way through. That is why I made this video, to help you master sound design and level up your video editing game. Check it out in the description. Okay, back to the video. The first animation is a brush effect. So we search for cleaning brush under audio. The next animation is a zoom in animation, so we need a whoosh sound. Adjust the volume so it's not too loud. Okay, let's come up with a plan to save your time. I'm going to leave the names for the sounds I used in the description. Secondly, this tutorial is available as a template for you to practice in real time with all the elements. If you're interested, check the link in the description. Thank you, and I will love to see you in my next video.